Hey Andrew, hi.
Hi.
How would you describe the current state of the market? Do you see it as a bull market, and if so, what are the main drivers behind it?
Yeah, I think, listen, we're in, let's call it the early stages of the bull. I think if you look at like the recent surge in activity, that is really coming from institutions, right? I think the issue to date has been, there's obviously been a lot of lack of regulation clarity, right? So you've had a lot of folks that have been effectively waiting, let's call it for signs and signals that it's safe for them to enter. So I think really what we're seeing right now is a lot of institutional capital, a lot of funds coming in. I think it's safe to say that retail is now finally just starting to come in. I don't think they're all here yet, but I do anticipate that they'll start to come quickly. Yeah.
Okay, looking towards the next year, what do you anticipate will have the most impact on your industry?
Yeah, so I think regulation clarity. I think obviously with the recent elections, folks are starting to feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more excited about the future of crypto, especially in the United States. I don't know obviously how fast that clarity is going to happen, but I do think as we get regulation clarity, what we're going to start to see is a couple things happen. One, we're going to start to see more institutional capital inflow. We're going to see more kind of Web 2 and enterprise businesses start to experiment with blockchain technology or come on chain. And then I think we'll also see a pretty significant surge in builder talent coming from big tech and Web 2 now feeling more comfortable working in Web 3.
Okay, what trends in Web 3 do you foresee in the next 1 or 2 years?
Yeah, for sure. I think the biggest one is we're going to, again, start to see a lot more Web 2 businesses enter in Web 3, right? So if you look at SKALE, because we're gas-free, we're able to provide invisible experiences that feel very Web 2. But I think, again, as we look at, let's call it the Fortune 500 companies coming in, as we look at consumer businesses coming in, they're going to be looking for ways to bring folks on chain that are frictionless, easy, and familiar to them, right? So I think we're going to start to see more companies building in a similar framework that SKALE does. Yeah.
What makes SKALE's ecosystem especially suited for gaming and Web3 applications?
Yeah, so SKALE's the gas-free invisible blockchain, and really what that means is we have no gas fees. And when I talk about invisible, what that means is because we don't have gas fees, we're able to effectively hide the blockchain technology behind the scenes, which obviously makes it a lot easier for normies and Web 2 users to come in, right? So an example could be you go to the Epic Game Store, we've got 4 games there, more coming. You can download that game, instantly play it, and not even realize that you're processing blockchain transactions. I think a lot of folks oftentimes think of us as a gaming chain. We're actually general purpose. I think the reason they think of us as a gaming chain is we're high throughput, which effectively means that our blockchains are scalable and can process millions of transactions. When you look at the types of dApps that typically require that type of throughput, I think they tend to fall in a few different sectors: gaming, social, and AI. So as a result, we have attracted a very large amount of gaming builders and also built a pretty robust AI ecosystem.
What future partnerships or expansions are planned to enhance SKALE's functionality?
Yeah, for sure. So we recently had what was called the Pacifica upgrade, which effectively made us even faster. We are the world's fastest blockchain, independently proven by Dartmouth University. What I can tell you publicly is there are additional upgrades and improvements coming. I would just look at it as what's the best is getting better. The fastest will get faster. We will remain free. And we are building additional frictionless experiences that effectively help our builders actually build large-scale user bases so that they can build sustainable businesses.